Hello, welcome to the TV room. You may have heard this before. By the way, David Bradley. I'm your host. Anyway, you may have heard this before. In that I try not to get things. But things happen. So here is a Vic-20, and if you look closely, yes, those are big letters on those keys, and they're very square-like. So it is the PET keys, or the PET style keys on a Vic-20. The serial number is not low, it's 515314. It's made in Japan. Attempted repair by unauthorized persons voids the sacred Commodore warranty. So, alright. I gotta set this down for a second. I don't want to, but I will. Because there are things that need to be shuffled on out of here. Now, the other thing I'm gonna have to try and find from my adventures at the world of Commodore will be power supply. And I'm not gonna plug this in immediately. I am not. I'm gonna get things out the way. Oh, yeah, here's the blank discs I was checking. Alright, I'm gonna set this up here and get it out of the way. I'm gonna take the cover from the 64, put it over here. And then the Vic-20 can come back. So, if you hear this, that is the PET sound. Now, this does not have any stickers on the side warning me about RF things, which leads me to believe that this is not one of the very, 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 very early Vic-20s that had the board that didn't have a cover over the Vic chip. I believe. But do I know? No, I don't know. Alright, I'm going to put these screws over here. They do look different than other screws that I have seen in a Vic-20, but, you know, sometimes things got replaced. They're tiny, tiny, tiny little round screws. Anyway, the moment of truth. By the way, yes, this is some yellowed. It will need some sunlight, etc. That's the keyboard. That's the PET sound. Alright, I'm going to open it up. We'll see what circuit board we have. Ta-da! Oh my. Okay. I had a feeling this might be the case. Just a moment. Oh, come on. Okay, I'm having a little trouble getting the keyboard to come off. I don't like pulling by the wires, but I will. Anyway, so what do we have here? Well, this is indeed, and I had a feeling, it says it's made in Japan. I had a feeling this is the very first, very early version of the board for the Vic-20, which up until not that long ago, maybe a year or so, I'd never really even seen one. So all the chips are here, produced in 781. The switch seems to function well. The major chips are indeed socketed. That is a beautiful thing. Now, where, oh where? Oh, wait a sec. Oh, I look right down in front of me. And I find a power supply from a Vic-20. I had a weak moment at the World of Commodore. I sold one of these, which, you know, Maybe it was a mistake, but maybe not. Anyway, it was one of those things. It was the right thing to do. It was the right thing to do. So I have plugged in this Vic-20 power supply. I have. Now, I would say the chances of this working are 50-50. I would say. Now let's see, can I see the monitors? There. The grabber. So this here is the sacred keyboard. Oh, look, all the little prongs on the back of this. On the top, all the little prongs that go in across the way. They're all in good shape. Okay, so the power switch is off. The monitors are on. We'll hit it. There's the monitor plugged in. Plug this in. We see no smoke or flames. It's time to give it some juice. See a flash? Ah, it took a while, but there it is. It's a Vic-20. Basic 2, 3,583 bytes free. Oh, isn't it beautiful? Okay, well, yeah. Isn't it beautiful? Beautiful. I wish it was not as yellowed as it is, but it is. It is what it is. Okay, I'm going to turn this off. I'm going to get the keyboard in position. And line up the keyboard connector. At least I think I am. Come on. Why are you giving me a hard time? You're on. You're on. You're on. Okay, we're on. Now I'm going to try and put this down ever so gently so that I don't break any of the little prong things. And I will plug in the 1541, which is here. I'll take the 64, which is on top of the 1541, move it aside, and then turn the drive on. And turn on the Vic-20. Shazam. Now, is the keyboard working? Well, so far, got an extra thing there. The answer is yes. Yes, it is. Something I want to try here. Okay. Interesting. Interesting indeed. So, now, let's see if we will talk to the disk drive. And, in fact, we will. It is a blank disk because I was formatting disks. I was. So, it's not surprising that it's a blank disk. And I will try to load the right to another one. And it does indeed work. Now, I bet you know the next thing that I would like to do with this. I bet you know. But This may be difficult. Because, of course, what do I have here? But stuff. I am looking for things are happening. I'm looking for a mega race for the Vic-20. But I don't see it right handy here. Things are happening. Don't be doing that. So, and I don't see it in this magic bag of tricks. Okay. Stop. Things are happening. Things are happening. I want to grab things before bad things happen. Oh, I think I see cartridges. Okay. There's a diagnostic-y thing. I think I might see some cartridge things here. Oh. But do we have in here Omega Race? And the answer is sadly no. I think I have an empty box. An empty big box for an 8K RAM thing. Oh wait, I see something. I see something in the distance. I see something. It is possible with this grabber I can get something. Unless this is too heavy. It may be too heavy. Whoa. Oh look, it's Cosmic Cruncher. Another fine game. It's not my favorite game at all, but it's a good thing to be able to test the cartridge port. Cosmic Cruncher. Life is good. Okay, so yeah. This is good. It's an early Vic. It looks like it might have a little schmutz right there. It might. But it has the pet keyboard. F1 to start. Oh, yeah, here's the sound. Look at that. So far, so good. Of course, I am not playing, so I will quickly perish. I suppose it would be possible, likely, to reach over here, grab a joystick. Now, does this joystick work? There is a check mark on it. One nice thing about the Vic-20 is I don't have to guess which joystick port to put it in. I don't, because there's only one. Alright. Let's press F1. No, that didn't go well. Okay, I'm going to very quickly go for that sucker. And try to get away. Oh, I don't think I've ever really got 4 of these guys. Oh my. Okay, now. That was quick. Oh dear. I died quickly. Alright, I'm not going to chase those guys. I'm going to try and get this sucker. I'm going to try and get away. I'm going to try to pick up some of the How they... That's not fair. 6,020. Well, that's probably pretty fine. Pretty fine indeed. Anyway, so, besides the fact that this is a little bit yellow, it's a miracle. I'm not sad at all. That, I decided to give this a gamble. Anyway, that's the dance of joy. So, I think I will leave this on a little bit to see if anything fails. Of course, I don't want anything to fail, but you never know, you know. And, yeah. Life is good in the neighborhood. It's good to get, with all that's going on in the world these days, it's good to have something go well. It is. I should look for a mega race and then see what else I can find. I should. I shall. I must. Remember that sound? That's the sound of a pet, a Commodore pet. And the very first Vic-20s, I guess there were, quite a few of them, but the very first ones, the internal parts of the keyboard were the same as the pet. These are hard to find. And with these early circuit boards, harder to find. Anyway, thanks for coming. Oh, lovely. Lovely day. And by the way, most of the times I do find things online. I do look on Kijiji. I do look on Marketplace. I'm sure there's other places I could look. But once again, I try not to get things. But sometimes it just doesn't go well. But sometimes when it doesn't go well, it does go well. We'll see you again soon. Back here in the TV room, etc., 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 etc. Bye for now.